don't know what that message means. I've never seen that one before. How are my AirPods connected? Hmm. Yes. Tis connected. Gonna wait for everybody to join. It is late, so nobody joins. That's okay. If people join, that's okay. Because I am here. Excuse me. Mm-mm-mm. Make sure my headband on, right? Ears itchy. Hair just itching my ear. Something crazy. You know what? Just get on back there. I think summer is coming to an end. What month? I mean, what month is this? I know we're in September. Uh, last day of summer. Hmm. Last day of summer. Not school. School just started. Ooh, September 22nd. That just sent a chill down my spine. All right. Hello, hello, hello. It's me, girl, Miss Toonslover, and I'm back with another live. It's been like, has it been a month? I don't think it's been a month. I don't know. Because what was it, the 26th? I was gonna go live. So I think the 20th was my last live. I say this like my laptop isn't right here and I can just hop on in here and look. What was my last live? Hmm. Damn. Okay. It was August 18th. Okay. So it's close to a month. Hmm. Where you been? Hello, Melly Mel. Welcome. Yeah, it's been almost a month. Where have I been? I don't even know. I don't even know. Life has been lifing. School started. Anybody anybody got kids that went back to school? School's fun, right? Oh no. Then they send so much homework home for the parents. You gotta do all the paperwork and it'd be like stack of that. I still didn't turn in all the paperwork. Like, you got one for one kid. Can you just call? Uh-oh. Are you on Wi-Fi? Why is it not acting right any better? Because I think I was on Wi-Fi. Is that a is that a no? Did I lose you? It's clear. Ah, great, great. Thanks, pal. Thanks, Melly Mel. You're great. She's a great one. Okay, so if y'all haven't been able to tell from the thumbnail, um, doing stuff that's not for kids, like different. It was blurry at first. Oh, yeah, I don't know what be going on. These phones, internet, be playing games. But anyway, the thumbnail and the title, 90's and 2000 shows that were made for kids, but they weren't really for kids. Okay, I'm not talking about Simpsons or The Family Guy or anything like that because they weren't made for kids. They were cartoons that kids would watch, but they weren't made for kids. But I'm talking about some of the ones that are on here. We got the SpongeBob and the Cow and Chicken and the Animaniacs and Ren and Stimpy. They mm-mm. Mm-mm. They wasn't. They were not. Like when you get older and you look at certain jokes and all that, you're like, no. Who was I watching? What the heck? I know, what was it? I think it was either my first. I think it was my first. episode of Misstoonslover, and I did a reaction to, what was it? The 7 adult jokes from Dexter's Lab. I think that's what it was called. I don't know. Somebody on, what is that? It's a green face, and he looks like he's laughing or sneezing at you. Bless you. But anyway, it was 7 inappropriate jokes or something like that. I don't know. Now I gotta go back and look because I don't know what the heck it was called, but somebody had posted it on YouTube. And I just did a reaction to that. That was like my very first episode. Oh, it's both. Okay, yeah, it looked like it. It looked like he's like, but then he also do that's what he looked like. So it was the inappropriate jokes from Dexter's Lab, and it just like ran through next of kin. He did the Daria one. But who was it? Now I gotta look because now Dexter's Lab dirty jokes, 90s cartoon reaction. I don't know who these people were. I post the original. Anyway, I went back and I was like, dang, lady, hush your face, Marie. I always thought 7 Dexter's Laboratory jokes you missed as a kid by Nerdwire. That's what it was because it was starting to bother me. I was like, I know I did it. I was just rewatching it the other day. I was like, oh, girl, you remember you did this way back in the way back? I think I did that episode 20, 2022. I don't know. Regardless, they was nasty. They was saying some stuff. They were. I was like, like Dee Dee. She was talking about Dexter and his friends, and she was like, how did she say it? She spelled. She said, "You and your friends are a bunch of ICDKSs or something like that." And how it was is he had like a decoder ring, so he was like, he put it up in there, and it was like she spelled out big, you know? And I was like, "Oh, no, they ooh, ooh." So, yeah, they just be talking some crazy stuff on there, like and then there's stuff that's, like, really up in your face, and it's like, why was SpongeBob what did he do? I forgot why he just went out into the nature, and then he was just, like, out here, and he didn't have any clothes on, and it was just like so he had some stuff that was, like, really subtle, and then he had some stuff that was just, like, right up out in your face, and you just be like, "Yo, these shows they were something. They were something." So there's no particular order or anything like that. My lives, I don't think they're ever gonna have an order. If I have one of my top 10 or something like that, or something that's hot, naughty, right? Really, man, they was nasty. They just nasty. But anyway, my lives are never gonna have any type of order. Like, there's no order here. No order. The time that I start, there's no order here. So we're gonna start off with the Ren and Stimpy. Okay, when I think of inappropriate shows from the 90s and 2000s, that is definitely what's gonna come to mind first. Like, y'all was tripping. I mean, they had some good songs on there, but they was definitely nasty. They were nasty. The stuff that they were doing, and then even like not just like the jokes that they were telling, but even how they drew things. Like if something smelled bad or somebody had like I don't know crust in their eye or whatever, and they would just like zoom in on it, and then you just like have a still of like the I want to say cringy. I want to say it now because my son says that I can't say it, and it makes me want to say it even more. But it would just have like a close up. It's just like, ew, what? Get that off of the screen. It was just really creepy. Like it's just nasty. And then the jokes that they be telling and the stuff they just be doing. Like what is wrong with y'all? Did it cringe? Yeah, I'm not allowed to say cringe or cringy. I can't say any variation of that according to him. But he sleeps, so I'm gonna say what I want. Say no. But yeah, Ren and Stimpy, they was tripping. They were absolutely tripping in so many different episodes. The original Ren and Stimpy, because they had the more adult run. What that come out on? I want to say Spike TV. Is that even still a thing? Spike TV? Remember they had all types of shows on there. Spike TV. It might still be a thing. Or not. Paramount is just coming up. Never mind. Anyway, first run of Ren and Stimpy was supposed to be for kids. I think it was what, one of the first Nicktoons, and it was. Mm, if you know, you know. Okay, go back and watch some Ren and Stimpy. You're gonna be like, what? But even as a kid, I was like, this don't seem right. It just didn't always seem right. But now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, y'all was out here tripping. Okay, but another Nicktoon, Rocko's Modern Life. They had their moments. Everything looks very PG-ish or whatever, but I know y'all gotta remember it. And even if you didn't remember all these years ago, you probably seen it pop up somewhere. And Rocco talking about some. He's he got fired, I think, from the comic book store, and so he had all these different various jobs or whatever. And one of the jobs, he was a plumber's assistant. He had to pull up his pants, and the guy's crack is all out. Why is that even a job? The guy's like, "Hey, can you get that? Thanks a lot." Rocco, he's just pulling up his pants. Like that shit is crazy that that was a job. But then he gets another job. And gosh, what did I feel like it said something in the background, but it didn't say like XXX operator, but he's on the phone and he talking about some oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. But on the other end, it's Mrs. Baghead. She like Rocco. He's like Mrs. Baghead. First off, Rocco, you had no like umph in your voice anyway. Like how you was getting fired regardless or something. Like they were gonna complain about you. Oh baby, oh like you don't nobody wants to listen to that. But then Mrs. Big Head's your neighbor. That probably was so awkward when he got off of work. He walked into the house and she outside and he's like, We go. We just gonna act like that didn't happen. Yeah, believe it. Yes, Spike. Yeah, that was weird when it was on Spike. It was. It was a weird time. I tried to watch it too. I was like, maybe I'm remembering stuff differently because by the time it came on Spike TV, I feel like there was like a nice little gap in between the last time I watched the episode because it had been off the air. But reruns might have came on like MTV or something like that. But I ain't seen anything in a while. So by the time I came on Spike TV, I was like, it's a little different. A little different. Okay. So yeah, Rocco, they were tripping. So many different episodes, and I was like, what in the world? I was just watching somebody talk about the episode that I just did a breakdown on, like, I don't know, maybe like May or something like that. Whatever goes to heck. And I was in one of my little Nickelodeon groups, 90's groups, and they were like, "How was this show even on, or how was this episode even aired?" Because he went to hell, but they said he went to heck or whatever. I was like, "Yeah, yeah, that was wild." Like, I can't imagine. I mean, I don't know. They should be showing anything on TV these days too. So I don't know. I know Bluey ain't going to hell. I better not turn on an episode of Bluey and they over there talk about some, yeah, we're in hack. No, turn this off. Turn it off. Um, yeah, they was getting out of control. So I had already mentioned what I say. Bull took his hood off and he had a whole fucking yeah, he had udders on his head. It was really creepy. Like it scared me when I was younger. I was like, "What is this? Why does he have udders on his head?" And then the fact that they started shooting milk out. Why? Why are you doing this? And then he just kept like going through it because then he went to sleep. Well, not even went to sleep, but he woke up from the one dream. And then he's in another dream, and then Blue in Hell is hilarious. Yeah, that shit would be wild. Like, oh my god, bingo! What did you do to get down here? Anyway, um, yeah, the houses they started turning into others, and the head guy, the Peaches was his name. His name was Peaches, okay, and his head started shooting out milk from his udders head, and they just started squirting out of the different houses. I said, this is weird. Okay, such a weird, inappropriate, like, what? Ayo, and other squirted milk. Yeah, that shit is nasty. Why are you doing this? Such a weird show, but it was a good show. Very good show. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and check it out. So somebody had posted something in, I don't know if it was TikTok or one of my 90s groups. And I don't know if anybody remembers this episode, but the second I saw it, I was like, I remember this. It was an episode of the Rugrats. And Grandpa, I don't know who kept letting him watch these babies anyway. He was so, I mean, any of the parents really would. That's another topic for a whole nother day. Grandpa rented these movies, right? And I think one of the movies was the Dummy Bears, and they sing happy, 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 happy song. But so he was talking about the movies that he rented for the kids, and then he was like, and then this one is for when y'all go to bed. And it was what was it? Space aliens. It was definitely like it was space alien girls on the cover. And I don't know if anybody ever been into the stores and then you see whatever or the other side of Blockbuster or movie gallery that you're not really supposed to be on there, and then you see like, ooh, yeah, Grandpa had one of them movies, and the fact that somebody pointed that out, and I knew exactly what episode that was, I said, oh my God, Grandpa was he was Space Woman or something, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I was hollering, dang, it was just little things in there that they were just throwing in there. It's like, wow. It's kind of unrelated, but Dee Dee and Stu were only supposed to be like in their 30s. Visitors from Outer Space is the episode. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I'm gonna watch all the episodes of Rugrats again. Well, once you get up to Kimmy. Anyway, Dad, what was I saying? Just like that. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The adults. They were supposed to be in their 30s or whatever. I'm in my 30s. I'm like, they seemed really old to me. Like they seemed really old. And I'm like, do I look that old? Or do I seem that old? I don't think I seem that old until I, put on my robe and my bonnet and my glasses and slippers and then take a nap as soon as I turn on a movie. But aside from that, I don't seem that old. I don't think. That's a good one. Top times the Rugrats get loose. They swimming or something. All the adults were so irresponsible. Yeah, they seemed 40-ish. They absolutely did. I can't remember what I saw. Let me just double check. But I'm pretty sure they said that Dee Dee and Stu were like in their 30s. And I was like, what? Even the 40s, they seem like really old. I don't know. They just seem old. Anywho. Hello, you old girl, shut up. Can't stand you. She's definitely older than me, so I don't know what she's talking about, sister. Anywho, but yeah, Rugrats, they had little things in there that they be throwing in there. I was like, y'all are tripping. No, it's not that this part was necessarily inappropriate, but I did just see this the other day, and I was like, dag, I ain't never even catch this. Y'all see the episode of the Rugrats when Tommy was talking about when he was like a baby and he was like in an incubator and don't even, I'm not even gonna try. He was in the ICU, right? And little thing that the babies be in, and the Dee Dee, she had to stick her hand in the glove to touch him or whatever. I just seen this the other day. And I remember watching that episode, and then it was like an indicator that Tommy, he had some issues, and he said that he was really, really small. And I was like, oh my gosh, Tommy was a preemie. Who knew? Not that that was inappropriate, but they just was sticking some adult stuff in there. This wasn't necessarily inappropriate. When we saw, you know, Chucky's mom was dead. I mean, we already kind of knew she wasn't there, but that was really depressing. It was really depressing. And every time I watch it, I still cry. And that was like forever, forever ago. When they were naked, Tommy had a question for Lil. Why were they getting naked in the first place? And then she got her diaper off, and he's like, "Lil, like, I got a question for you. What? You don't look like us. You, what's happening here?" That was wild. Hello. Hi, Elijah. My nephew's right here. How lovely. Oh, he's so cute. I just love you. Is that a picture of a video game? Who that? Oh, but yeah, they had some crazy stuff on Rugrats too. I don't feel like it was as, all up in your face because Spike and Fluffy were naked. That makes sense. Because like, why can't we just walk around just butt all out? Why not? Why not? It's way more comfortable this way. Way more comfortable. Um, but yeah, so what I say? The Rugrats, I said Rocco, I said like Ren and Stimpy, duh. Okay, what else they had going on there? Nickelodeon, I just feel like as a whole, they probably all had stuff. I don't remember anything super crazy from Doug, but if I'm missing something, somebody jog my memory. But I'm moving on to the next network until I remember. I know there's something in the 2000s from Nickelodeon, but I can't think of it at the moment. Fairly Odd Parents definitely had some stuff going on in there. I subscribe. Ah, thank you. Hey, Shanna. Doug was PG. Yeah, he definitely was PG. I feel like he ain't really had nothing going on there. I think the biggest thing that I was like, ooh, when they was trying to make what's her name, Connie, feel bad for her weight. Was they even trying to make her feel bad, or was she just subconscious or something like that? I don't know. And I was like, oh, they talk about weight on here, you know? But it wasn't even like it was inappropriate or anything like that. But it was Doug ain't had no real. His biggest conflict was Roger's jealous self, and I was like, why are you like this? Why are you so jealous? Get your life. Get your life. Anywho, oh, word. Dexter's Laboratory. So, he had all types of stuff going on. Y'all remember, I'm always going to bring this up. I'm always going to bring up the episode when he's talking about some omelette du fromage and he was whispering in the girl ear. Why are you whispering in her ear? What are you doing? Dexter, he was out here, he had his butt all out. I don't know why he didn't have on clothes that one episode, when he was out here with the decoder and then Dee Dee was spelling out big. Dexter, he had an assistant once, and his assistant was supposed to be like a replacement of his sister, but he was like daydreaming and stuff about her, which was weird. Cause like, why? It was weird. It was weird. Dexter had a lot of stuff going on in there, and the more I watch it, I'm like, "What? What? Dexter, no! No." Yeah, they were tripping. They were absolutely tripping, but it's a good show. Yeah, go check it out. Especially this, I think I did something on every episode or every show that I've mentioned. Like, I have a Dexter episode all the way in the beginning. So y'all go ahead and check that out. I did the Rugrats. It was Chucky's Greatest Freakouts. I think that was probably like my second episode. Y'all go check that out. Rocco's Modern Life just did that. Um, Ren and Stimpy. Did I do Ren and Stimpy? That I don't remember. I don't think I did. If I didn't, it's coming. Anywho, the Powerpuff Girls. I can't remember anything too inappropriate on the Powerpuff Girls. I know Professor Utonium, he was saying a lot of slick stuff. And I was like, but aside from that, yeah, I just didn't understand why we ain't never see Miss Bellum's face. Like, what's going on up there? Why can we see all of your bosom, but we can't see your face? Like, that was about it. Um, if there's anything, it'll probably come to me later. But I feel like there was something. There's some stuff in the Powerpuff Girls. I just can't think of it at the moment. Um, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think it was just really creepy. It was just a creepy show, and I think I didn't watch past the first season because I was like, why is this? If I kept that on and I fell asleep, I'm having nightmares for sure. For sure. So it wasn't like they were doing anything like adult jokes or anything like that, but it's like, why is it so weird? Why is it so scary? Like, are you afraid of the dark? Yes, I am. And then you playing this stuff, and I'm just even more scared. It was just a creepy show. What was the one thing he had? Eustace. He stole a slab of something or whatever, and the guy he was like a ghost, and he return the slab, and it was just really scary. God, he's gonna murder me in my sleep. I, I wasn't into that. I was not into that. And then they had these weird songs playing. I was like, yeah, spooky nightmares for sure. Yup. Yeah, Courage was creepy as hell. No good. No good. I mean, it was a good show, but I don't think I watched but so many episodes because I was scared. And it was just weird. Y'all need to move. Move. You don't need to live here anymore. Because why does all this stuff happen here anyway? It doesn't make any sense. Um, damn. The next show was like, I am getting old. I am getting old because I be thinking of stuff and then it just like slips my mind almost immediately. I think it's because I was gonna go to SpongeBob next, and then I just hopped on over to Cartoon Network. But or maybe I did do SpongeBob. I don't know. SpongeBob. He was he had a lot of stuff. Sonic says that's no good. Okay. Old. Oh, shut up. No, but SpongeBob was weird. I actually had a teacher in the 10th grade, and she kept saying that she would not let her son watch SpongeBob because he was just so inappropriate. And I was like, come on, Miss Buchanan. He's not that inappropriate. What are you talking about? And the more I be watching it, I'm like, no. We should probably turn on something else. We need to turn on something else. Stop calling her old. I know that's right. Tell her. Let her, yeah, tripping. Old. I am no such thing. I just, I'm getting older. Okay? I certainly ain't 21 anymore. But yeah. No. But yeah, SpongeBob, they was tripping. But anyway, uh Animaniacs. That was so wild. You just go back and you see different clips on social media or whatever, and then you're like, wow, they said that. So that's why I put the little picture of Dot and Prince, because what one of the brothers, they were looking for fingerprints. They were trying to solve some sort of a mystery. And they said, they're looking for fingerprints. And she's like, I found prints. And then he was like, no, fingerprints. And she's like, I don't think so. Like, what? What? And I know little old me. Oh, yeah, bro. They were crazy. Indeed. My contact always trying to take off. Not today. Not today, contact and lashes. But they were definitely crazy. There were so many shows like, whoa, what are you guys talking about? And I know Animaniacs had so many other things on there that it was like Looney Tunes had Pepe Le Pew, and he was literally trying to take the yes, yes, way back in the way back. They must have thought that that stuff was okay because like why is this in this cartoon like almost every week? He's out here like, and then she wasn't even a skunk. Like, what? She was a cat most of the time. I don't. Did there wasn't there an episode when there wasn't an actual skunk that wanted him and he didn't want her? Like, he is an R word. He definitely got pleasure out of some stuff. Got to keep your eyes on them skunks. I tell you, just can't trust them. You just cannot trust them. Um, cow and chicken. Oh my gosh, them pork butts and taters. I wanted some so bad because they made it sound so good. But why didn't they have on any clothes? I mean, I don't really know too many animals aside from cow, chicken, cousin boneless. Nah, yeah, you gotta keep your eyes on them skunks. Trust them. I mean, aside from the fact that they stink. That's why y'all get run over so much, because y'all just be out here trying to take stuff that's not yours, you sickos. But what was it? Cow, chicken, cousin boneless, the red guy. Were there any other animals just walking all around all willy-nilly? Like, cow is shoving her udders all up in people's faces. I mean, cow and chicken, their height difference. Monkey? Who the monkey? I know the baboon. He was on I Am Weasel. I love I Am Weasel. But yeah, so it was just already strange enough that they, yes, exactly, that they were so exposed. But then they just kept, and then she would be walking around, and they would really just be like, just flapping all over the place. Oh my God, what what are we watching? What are we watching? This show is weird. It was. They had so many things. I can't think of an episode that wasn't inappropriate. I mean, just starting off, it was just like, what? What? Yeah, and then when she would put clothes on, it was still just out there. She'd be like, "I'm super cow." No, and then her out utters was just like they was out. It was out. Oh gosh! And then I watched the clip. And what was she? I don't know if she was donating her milk or she just needed to get it checked out or something like that. And the doctor, he gonna drink it. Like this all of this is weird. All of this is weird. All of this is just inappropriate. I'm no good. Y'all are no good. No good. All right, what else we got on here? She said, Eli, hush. What is that cow doing? What does that mean? What cow? From Cow and Chicken? I don't know, she was doing all types of stuff. Yeah, man, he was really weird. It was all weird, just a lot weird. Edna and Nettie, that was a good show. It wasn't super duper inappropriate, but y'all remember the Kanker sisters? So, once again, something I didn't notice until I was older. The Kanker sisters apparently all had different dads. There was an episode. There was an episode, and what was it? They had the Eds come over, and then I think I don't know if the Eds got dirty or something like that, but the Eds ended up wearing the father's shirt or something. She did oh, Roscoe's Modern Life. Yeah, I did them, buddy. Uh, before you hopped on, I think. But yeah, the Kanker sisters, their dads all had their name tag on their shirts, on their uniform shirts. They all had a different name, and I was like, I didn't notice that. I definitely didn't. Message retracted. Oh, what did you say that you retracted your message? I've never seen that before. Or maybe I can only see it. Can y'all see that it said that? The Kanker sisters See, I wasn't going to say that, Melly Bell. I thought it, but you said it. Hey, yo, I want to watch White Chicks. But yeah, they was wild. I said, what in the world? And where was anybody's parents? I didn't see not a parent on the whole show, and they were out here doing some stuff. Okay? No, we can't. Oh, well, then forget what I just did said there. I ain't say nothing. I did not say anything. But what else we got going on here? I mean, there were plenty of shows that were not for kids, but I'm talking about the ones that were definitely aimed for children. What in the world? What in the world? I don't know. Batman and Superman, every once in a while, I was like, this is for kids? I mean, it got really dark. Batman the animated series, that's just dark ass show. Like he's trying to kill him all the time. The Joker was ruthless. I mean, all the villains, they were really ruthless. I was like, it just seemed really dark. And they were using guns. Yeah, sometimes people were shooting them. And they peed on a fence for fun. Ren and Stimpy were butt naked. Oh yeah, they were just gross. Absolutely gross. And then Superman, I did the late Mr. Kent a couple months ago. The guy in the episode killed someone, framed somebody else for it, and then tried to kill Superman. And then when Lois found out, threw her off of a balcony. He was committing all types of murders. He was a serial killer. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, he killed the one lady, and then he framed the other guy. And then because the guy got framed, he was about to die. They were gonna put him to sleep in the gas chamber. So we're gonna count that as two. He thought he killed Clark Kent, and then he threw Lois in. If Superman wasn't there to catch her, she'd have been dead, splattered right all over the floor. So yeah, that man was a serial killer, but he died in the end. If you haven't watched the reaction episode or the actual episode, apologies. Go back and watch it. Go check it out. What are you waiting for? Stop. Go now. Well, don't go right now. Wait till my live is over and then go. But yeah, Batman, Superman, yeah, they were dark. They were tripping. Absolutely tripping. Mm-mm-mm. The Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I thought that was a weird looking show. I didn't even really like it like that because I just thought, what the heck is going on here? It just seemed not normal. It just seemed like I don't know, nasty stuff was going on, like gross, like I don't know, throw uppy kind of stuff. I don't like throw up. But then they were just running around with the Grim Reaper. Nobody else saw him. I didn't watch the show, so if somebody else knows something, let me know. But he don't got no body. He's just skin. I mean, he's just bones. He don't have no skin. And they're with him every day, just walking all around the town with death himself. Nobody wanted to do something about that. Nobody. Where are their parents? Be a fence. Jesus. What else we got going on right here? Yeah, these shows they were tripping. Mm-mm-mm. And Invader Zim was weird too. Another show I didn't really watch like that, but when I did watch it, I was like, "What the heck is going on here?" I'm gonna check it out though. But they look like they could be inappropriate. I don't know how crazy they got, but I think I watched the first like two, 3 episodes. I was like, in the world? So he's here to kill us or something? I don't know. I'm not 1,000% sure what he was doing here. Take over the world or something like that. But yeah, kid shows definitely inappropriate. Quite a few of them. Like what in the world? Johnny Bravo. He's another one. I don't think he was an R word, but he sexual harassment. They could have definitely if he had a job, because I don't think Johnny had a job, but like, if somebody says no, get out of their face. But he want to push himself on people because he all buff and he looked like he smelled good, but that don't matter. Back up, okay? She don't want you. But then at the same time, sometimes he wasn't even touching nobody, and they would really like beat him up. That's not fair either, but maybe they seen him around town and they were like, "Oh no, we gotta just nip this in the bud right now." Or maybe he did, do something crazy. Johnny Bravo was definitely trying to take it. Yeah, he was a sicko. He was not taking no for an answer. And it's like, no, no me, no me, no Johnny. Yeah. Spam the heart. Yes, please do. Thank you. Such a shame. He was fine. He was fine. He was a fine cartoon. He was all strong. And you can't tell me that man didn't smell nice, you know? But he was gross. Why are you like this? Why? It looked like your mom gave you enough love and attention as a child, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's just not enough. I have no idea, but he was a creep. Yeah, he was getting kicked in his ass. Yeah, he was getting his ass kicked. He absolutely was. They were not playing with Johnny. They must have definitely heard around town. Like, there's something wrong with this guy. Something is wrong with this guy. Something did come to me. He has trauma somewhere for sure. The women were also physical. They definitely were like, Sometimes he'd be like, "Hey, pretty lady, I just wanna," I don't know what he was saying. And then they spray him in the face, then flip him all around. And they was strong too. Like they were like half his size. They was real small. And Johnny is not a tiny guy, but they were just like flip him all around. Like, whoa, she's a bodybuilder in the on the inside, but on the outside, she looks very petite. But she just tore Johnny up. Mm-mm-mm. But y'all remember the episode of Hey Arnold? Now I'm going back because I said I couldn't think of anything. Now I'm thinking about some stuff. I got to do an episode when what is it? I hear so many different theories on shows and episodes and stuff like that. The first thing I'm about to say, what's that guy's name? Pigeon Man. They say at the end of the episode, Pigeon Man died. I was like, what? I It just popped up in my head. They said that when the birds flew away, that was just like him really dying or whatever. And what they say about Stoop Kid, I forgot what the theory was for Stoop Kid. There's so many cartoon theories. I got to go through all of them one day and do an episode on that because they are insane. Or like Angelica, she made up the babies in her head. They were never really real. Or there was like one of the babies that was real and then they died. And it was so depressing. But anyway, Hey Arnold. Y'all remember the episode when the guy took Arnold bus pass? Like, how you going? He's 9. You couldn't have, I mean, I guess sometimes you gotta learn some lessons early. Like, I don't know what the lesson is here. Hold on to no, because he why give it up? He could have killed you. But I mean, he beat him up though. Anyway, the guy took Arnold's bus pass. So Arnold was like, you know what? I need to learn how to fight. Even if he knew how to fight, I still don't think that he would have been able to handle that man if he was like on guard. But whatever. Go and get to that too, Melly Mel. You right about that. Because mom is high jump. But yeah, so he took his bus pass. So Arnold was like, you know what? I need to know how to fight. I'm not playing this game no more. Ain't nobody gonna rob me on a bus no more. Yeah, I'm gonna get on this good scepter and I'm gonna be just fine. So the guy, Arnold, he learns all that he learns, right? So there's this one guy, and he come up, and what did he want from him? He was just trying to figure out where the bus stop was. Man, Arnold did his knocked him out, right? Tore his clothes all up. The guy was just in his underwear and just had a piece of his shirt. Little thing. He said, I was just trying to ask where the bus stop was. And he just cried, and there was a whole crowd of people, and they was like, why are you like this? Why did you do this to this poor guy? And then he kind of looked like a kid. I mean, he looked big, like a grown up, but the way he started crying and he had on his tidy whities, he seemed like a child. Um, yeah, he just wanted to know where the bus stop was, and Arnold really tore him up. But it's because he got mugged. He had some trauma. Like, it's already enough that his parents just like left and nobody knows where they went. Like, I mean, you can assume that they were dead. But yeah, he was special, right? That's what I thought. He was like, he had a development issue, but he was grown looking, but he just wanted to know where the bus stop was. And Arnold said, nobody else is going to jack me. You can't take nothing from me no more. And then he took the man's clothes. Like, I don't know what kind of stuff he knew to be able to tear up his clothes like the Tasmanian devil, but he did it, and it was sad. And then yes, Helga's mom was teetering on the edge, fighting for her life. Absolutely, kick that little guy's ass. Arnold, why? Jessica, no. Hurt people. For real though. He was hurt. He was hurt. He said, I really liked my bus pass. Like, how am I get to PS 118? I gotta walk? You know how many blocks that is? Oh my God. So it was something. It was something. Did he even get another bus pass in that episode? Because I seen him on the bus with grandma. Anyway, then there was an episode when we see Helga's mom, making her smoothies, but it's not until I'm a grown up that I realized her smoothies was a drinky drink. Helga's mom was an alcoholic. Helga G. Pataki. I feel so bad for her. Good grief. Helga on a couch was such a deep episode. But yeah, he had to wait till next month to get a new bus pass. Stop it. Stop it. He was hiking it. I wonder if Gerald walked with him. He was a good friend. But yeah, Helga's mom probably was drinking because Bob was so verbally abusive. Like, oh my gosh. He was like, oh, for Christ's sake, Miriam, can you do anything right? And she was like, oh, gee, Bob. I'm gonna make a smoothie. Like, she's just trying to escape her life. She should have escaped the house with Helga and, I don't know, maybe got a job. She seemed like when she got a job that episode, like she was good at it. She could work. You could work. You don't gotta be with him. Get get yourself a job. You don't gotta do this. Bob was definitely kicking ass when the door was closed. Yeah, he big as hell. Like he looked like he was choking somebody out. Like Big Bob, and he was definitely verbally abusive, but it would not even surprise me if he was physically abusive. So, Miriam, she said, I don't want to be here, but I got to be here. So she was drunk. So that was sad. That was real sad. And then, how they treated Helga. Well, I mean, when she was there by herself or when Olga came around, like, that still really hurts. Them smoothies were loaded. Word. They were probably tasty too. Got my mouth just now I'm thirsty. I don't even drink no more, but I would love a nice good old smoothie. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, they were going through it on Hey Arnold. I don't I mean And then the fact that they really educated us about a war, Mr. Win, he left Vietnam and all that stuff, and then he had to give up his baby. I mean, I guess it wasn't that it was not for kids, but my little mind was not really picking up all that was going on there. I was like, Dad, it got deep. It got deep. Hey Arnold, it was a good show. That's why it's still my favorite cartoon. Um, nah, Steven Universe might be my I don't know. It don't matter. But yeah, Hey Arnold, they had some stuff. Uh Dang. See, I just be jumping all around. No order. I have none. One day maybe I'll write down my thoughts better and then I can go in that kind of order, but even if I wrote them down, I'm still not gonna go in any real order because I don't want to do that. What other shows was I thinking of in the 90s and the 2000s? I say Fairly Odd Parents. Timmy's dad didn't have no pants on often. What's up with that? It just be weird stuff. It's really weird. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez Louise. Excuse me. And I enjoyed this too. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Timmy's dad, his parents in general, they should have just took him. They weren't good parents. That's why, you know, he got Fairly Odd Parents in the thank you, Melly Mel, bless me. That's why he got Fairly Odd Parents in the first place because his parents sucked. They had good jobs, but man, they were no good. Absolutely no good. Um, mm. What else am I thinking about? Did I mention eyebrow monsters? I mean, I guess it wasn't super duper inappropriate or anything like that. But that show was weird. It was a weird show. They didn't have any clothes on either, but I mean, I guess they're monsters. They're not supposed to. But then some of them did have on clothes. Like I did the episode Crumb's Pimple a few months ago. Horrifica had on clothes. Some of her friends had on clothes. But the Grumble, he got on heels. Why you don't got any clothes on? So you can put on the heels, but you can't put on clothes? That don't make any sense. Y'all weird. Cover up, you freaks. Just a bunch of freaks. So weird. But yes. Oh no, I'm trying to think. No, some the Grumble was ahead of his time. He was, but Why y'all don't got any clothes on? I just don't cover up. Cover up. Or not. You know what? Y'all in the monster world. Live your life. My bad. It's none of my business. But y'all just a little weird. But yeah, yeah, those there's a lot of inappropriate jokes. Him and Grumble were trendsetter. I love him. If you don't know him, I'm talking about him. He would talk all the way like this, and he'd be so fine until he wasn't. And I'm like, what are you going through? Why did you just change your voice like that, yo? Like, I mean, I guess that's not the most appropriate. There was a one episode of the Powerpuff Girls. It might have even been like a special, and they like moved so fast that they went back into time. And then when they came out of the time warp they were in, everybody like what they hated the Powerpuff Girls because they were like, the Powerpuff Girls, you guys weren't here. But I think he just like cast some kind of weird spell or whatever. But that was kind of scary. Like the Powerpuff Girls don't get creepy like this. But that was a creepy episode. But yeah, him and the Grumble, they were trendsetters. He was great. I wasn't quite sure when I was younger. I was like, his name is him. And then he talks with a very high pitched voice sometimes, and he's wearing a skirt and really nice boots. I need me some him boots. Okay, that would be nice one day. Yeah, him. I liked him. And then he had his claw hands, but he was the devil. Okay, let's not mistake that. Him was the devil. Um, yeah, all these shows, they get a little weird, they get a little inappropriate. These kid shows, except for like Doug. Doug didn't really have anything going on. Doug was so calm, too calm. I didn't really like Doug like that. I mean, I did, but I don't now. You got to do a best villains live. Yes, they had some great. Cause he's absolutely great. I talk about him a lot. I just talked about him with my daughter like a couple of days ago, and then to somebody else like last week. Cause him is the shiz 90. Yeah, it kicked me out for a minute. Yeah, me too. I mean, it did something on my end, and then my laptop did something. Doug is offended. I don't care if Doug is offended. I don't care if he's offended. I don't care if Billy West is offended. Sorry, Billy, but he got boring. He he was boring. He was boring to me. Um, but it was tolerable on Nickelodeon, not on Disney. We gonna have that conversation when it is what it is. Okay, I'll never sit back and be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna watch a whole season of Doug." Billy sent a message. Shut up. He did not. Oh God, if he did, I'm so sorry, Billy. I'm lying. I don't feel that way. He will haunt your dreams. Shout out to Billy West and Jim Cummings because he keeps popping up on his podcast. And he was just on there like 3 episodes ago. Really good. Y'all go check it out. But all right, y'all. I am going to get on out of here. I have, what is it? I've been doing shorts lately. I don't know why I love Doug so much. I don't know why either. I mean, to each his own. He's unproblematic. You get to sit there for your little, 11 minutes, and then you get a commercial break and another 11 minutes, and nothing crazy is going to happen. You're not going to get all super anxious. I mean, maybe the music might make you a little bit anxious every here and again. It's like you might giggle a little bit, sing a little beat song. Oh, you. But I'll never watch more than 2 episodes of Doug at a time. But anyway, I've been doing my lives, not my lives. Oh, I guess yeah, I am doing live. I took a little bit of a break, but I'm about to try to hop back on it on the weekly basis. But I'm not even going to sit here and try to lie to y'all and give you a date. I have no idea what day it's going to be. It's going to be when I say, you know what, I'm going to hop on live today. Okay? And then I've been doing my shorts. If y'all haven't noticed, some of the shorts are just stuff y'all might have seen before, but that's okay. There's some of y'all are new. So welcome. If you haven't subscribed, go do that, okay? And then I'm gonna have, some new stuff coming out sooner rather than later, okay? Won't make you a liar. You got that right. Let me get some bully slash villain action. Thanks, buddy. I like it live. Much appreciated. Thank you, Melly Mel. Um, Community posts, try to do those. Again, I had a poll a few weeks ago. What was it? The best channel, because but you have Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, and Cartoon Network that were like, really, I would love for you to be a moderator. That would be great. I don't know how to do that, but is there a button I press? I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but that would be really nice. Um, but yeah, I had a poll. What were the results to that? I posted it and I just like left it. Oh gosh, but let me check that out before I hop off of here. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, you killer tofu. Oh, but it was Cartoon Network, Disney, Nickelodeon. At one point in time, they pumping out stuff like really good stuff. It's not like they were pumping out a whole bunch of garbage like they be trying to do now. But who won according to y'all? For me, I think pretty sure I said Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon is number one. Are you saying that because you checked, or are you saying that it should be number one? Come on, internet, why are you playing with my life? Say what? I don't know. Why the hell? You know what? I would just have to make a post about it because it's telling me I'm not connected to the internet, and I am. Anyway, I'm gonna be posting more of those. Okay, more of those little polls, get a couple little quizzes going on, and of course my long videos. Those are the ones that I enjoy the most. I love doing lives with y'all though; they're fun too. But I love posting my long videos, so they are coming. Just you know, life be life, and so it happens when it happens. And hopefully one day I can get on a real schedule and mean it. But in the meantime, enjoy my shorts, enjoy my lives, enjoy my community posts. You can hop over on to TikTok. I'm getting back on there consistently. There's some things that I don't post or I'm not going to be posting on YouTube Shorts that I'll be posting on TikTok because YouTube be trying to, take my stuff. Oh, okay. Cartoon Network won. Thank you. What you know the percentages? Like I knew it was somebody that won that I didn't expect that was gonna win. I was like, for real? I checked it out like maybe 2 weeks ago and I seen who was in a running and I was like, I feel like it would have been Nickelodeon. What did I say? The 90's and the 2000s. Nickelodeon for me all the way, but you know, y'all live your life, I guess. I'm happy to see other people's buy a few. Dang. Yeah. Cartoon Network. I don't know. I mean they had some good stuff on there for sure, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for joining. Bye.